Do not buy 12 Tribes on Earth hair growth oil and hair magic elixir unless you want super healthy, gorgeous hair that grows. They have a whole line of amazing hair growth products, including hair growth leave-in conditioner spray, hair growth shampoo, hair growth spray, and hair growth butter. I'm starting to sense a theme here. They include quality natural ingredients. They smell amazing, and you can see the results for yourself. So if you're looking for healthy hair growth for your natural or relaxed hair, try 12 Tribes on Earth today.
Shalom, family. Good to see everyone here. Hope you're doing well. Well, this government is going to require everybody that access the internet to provide ID, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. I pay my internet bill every single month, and that should give me all that I need to be online. I'm paying a damn bill. But that's not enough for this government under Donald Trump. They want everybody to log in and provide actual ID before you can access the internet. So, y'all, yeah, and I'm leery about it because what are they going to do with all of these IDs? That's what I want to know. I mean, look at all the stuff that's happening, y'all. By the end of this year, they're going to be doing automatic drafts. So if you got a son or daughter and they're over the age of 18, they're going to automatically be drafted. And now what they're saying is everybody, young and old, it doesn't matter. Everybody is going to have to provide ID. So, y'all, mm, mm, mm. Some people feel like, this is a violation of their privacy. And some people are just going to go along with whatever the government tells them to do. But as long as I am paying my cable bill, I should have free access to the internet. I should be able to go to whatever website I want. Well, that's going to all change, y'all. It's going to all change. So let me go ahead and share my screen so we can get started. Please give me a 1 if you can see my screen. Thank you.
If you're American, there's a new law coming that would require age verification on every device you own. There's a new bill going through Congress called the Parents Decide Act, which is another think of the children policy. The bill requires operating systems like Windows, macOS, Linux, Android, and iOS to verify a user's age when they set up and use their device. But when you actually look at the bill in depth, it's way worse than that. Under the bill, you would have to verify your age on your device by uploading your ID. Operating systems would then be required to collect that data, store it, and then make it completely accessible to third-party app developers so they can verify your age as well. That means that your phone or your PC becomes a central identity checkpoint, and any app that you install.
So what it means, if you got 5 different devices, let's say you have a TV, a smart TV, you use that for internet, you use your computer, a laptop, a phone, every single one is going to have to ID you. Every device you got that you use the internet on, you must ID yourself on. So it's not like you can just ID on a computer and you're okay with the rest of your devices. No, you got to be ID'd on every single device. So if you got children, they got their own laptop or tablets and stuff, everything got to be ID'd. Everything.
Will request access to that information. And crucially, the details of how that data is protected aren't yet fully defined. They'll be worked out after the law is passed. Right now, companies have to jump through legal and technical hoops to collect and share your user data. This kind of policy standardizes that process. It creates a pipeline where your identity data is collected once, then reused everywhere without your permission forever. So there you go. That's the reason for age verification, to make data sharing fully legal so they don't have to jump through the loopholes they currently do.
Did you all hear about this new change that's going to affect all of us? Platforms like TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, Spotify, heck, even Reddit are now requiring proof you are 18 before you can use or watch certain content. Forget the old checkbox. This could mean uploading your driver's license, government ID, or even a selfie for facial age AI scanning, depending on your country. Governments in the UK and the states like Tennessee, Utah, Georgia, Nebraska, and I believe Tennessee are already pushing or enforcing these rules. And the U.S. Supreme Court just ruled you don't have a First Amendment right to avoid an age check on adult content. The stated goal here is for protecting kids from harmful or self-harm material, but critics warn this is turning into a surveillance tool. Data breaches, identity theft, and loss of privacy are a real risk here. People are asking, are parents relieved or are they furious? Like, are users furious about giving up personal information to social media giants? I want to know, is this a necessary step to keep minors safe or an overreach that sacrifices anonymity and privacy? Should you have to submit your ID to watch a video or listen to a song?
The devil works fast, but Democrats and Republicans work faster together to censor your ability to speak freely on the internet. Both Democrats and Republicans are working together to push through COSA, the Kids Online Safety Act, which is a thinly veiled way to increase surveillance on you and everybody else who's dissenting against the federal government and their fascist actions. In addition to that, there are several other bills being pushed through that are going to require you to not only give your ID, but most likely provide biometric data to prove that you are who you say you are just to get on the internet. If you want a really good update on the situation and pretty much a good refresher if you are unfamiliar with what is going on with these censorship laws, Taylor Lorenz has a very good video that she just put out earlier today about the most dangerous internet law in decades. And I will always give credit where credit is due, and sex workers have been on the front line and the first ones to suffer from these laws, and have been trying to ring the alarm bells for years now for the rest of us to listen. And our hypocritical leaders in government have always used the fact that our society is very hostile to sex workers in general to feed into our reactionary nature so that we don't think critically about these things. So just take a second and think, why would the same government be concerned about children's safety online when they won't even prosecute the sex criminals who abuse children that are currently running our government today? Think about that very, very carefully.
Yeah, I don't trust what Donald Trump and his administration is doing. What are they going to use our IDs for? What's the real reason behind this? Because I don't believe this is just some internet access and they're trying to keep us safe. There's some hidden agenda. It always is with people like him. So what is the real reason? So, I saw someone put in there the Epstein files. So if anybody talk about the Epstein files, what you going to do? Have the FBI come after them? Because Donald Trump is so sick in the head, he would actually do that. Or he don't like the way you're talking about him, then all of a sudden somebody shows up at your door. You know what I mean? I don't trust him. I don't trust none of these Gentiles with my info. Because it's always something that they're not telling you. And why out of the blue? The internet has been around for decades now. Why all of a sudden you need ID decades later? So no, there's definitely, in my opinion, there's definitely something else going on that we don't know yet, but I'm sure it will come out. It will come out. They want the whole nation's ID. Nah, don't make any sense. It don't make any sense. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm just wondering what kind of questions, and then we got to upload some ID, are we going to be expected to answer? I personally think it's an invasion of privacy. In order for me to pay an internet bill, I got to be, I got to have some kind of employment and be able to pay. So, that being said, that should tell you the majority of the people on probably are adults. So, yeah, this is another inconvenience that we don't need. Donald Trump, where are the Epstein files? Instead of making everybody provide ID nationwide, where are the Epstein files? You doing a lot of hiding and shady stuff yourself. Mhm. Yeah, yeah. So I don't know, y'all. I have a feeling this is going to be challenged in court. I really do. I don't see how they can get far with this one. And if it gets challenged in court, you won't have to do anything, at least not for a long time. But I definitely can see the lawsuits coming over this one. So, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and conclude now. I have a final live coming up at 5:45, and there's more chattering, this time the Asians included, about why we can't be deported. We should be deported. First of all, your ass don't even belong here. You belong in China or Korea or whatever the hell you came from. You belong there. You Latinos, y'all belong in your country. How the hell you gonna come in here from somewhere else and demand an actual citizen to be deported? No, I think all of you should be deported. So, y'all, I will see you then. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support, and shalom, family.